bestie. Okay, so I am once again doing this silly little challenge because it has like consumed me and it makes me so happy. And I don't know, they're literally going to have like separate us. Like I've literally been doing it like every single time I open the game now. So this time we got heart-shaped face, broad forehead, almond and far apart eyes, thin eyebrows, a pointed and low-bridged nose, high cheekbones, average and rounded ears, upturned mouth, a rounded jawline, rounded chin. For skin extras, we got freckles. And for expression, I remembered that I didn't do the cleft chin from last time. So I just made it that. Because there's only 3 things, and I feel like we've done all 3 of those things. So I'm gonna have to sort of expand that category on my own, I think. Because we've kind of already done all of those things. And there's only so many ways you can like do those 3 things. So but that's what we got. And I kind of used this like EA sim, Max's sim as like the base. Normally I like refresh whenever I get a sim like that because I prefer one of like the completely randomly generated ones, but like their eyes were kind of the right shape for the challenge, so I definitely wanted to keep that. And I actually really enjoyed their face a lot. And I was sort of being challenged because I did not know what a heart-shaped face meant. So I actually had to look, and I do believe I got it right. It's basically like a broader forehead with like a little bit of like a pushed back hairline with like a pointed chin jawline, like a rounded chin jawline. Basically your face makes like the shape of a heart, and I think I got that. Like I think that comes across well. I don't know for sure, but I think so. And I did like an upturned mouth, which I've never ever done. It's like a smile but like more. So like I made sure to like accentuate the ends of like her upper lip too, so that the way they point up. So it's like not just like a smiling sim, but like it's actually like properly upturned. And I decided to go for a redhead this time, but I literally had to like talk myself out of like a retro sim because that would be like 3 retro sims back to back with the challenge. Like I literally cannot do that because I feel like someone would yell at me. Like I feel like someone would. And so I was like, you know, let me not do that. I almost went for 90s though, so it was very close, very close. But instead I went for more of a like, she's not like super rich because I feel like that'll be like the next time that we do. But she's like upper middle class, rich, office casual lady, which is very particular, I know, but I don't know, I wanted something fun. And also like the hairstyle really sort of dictates where I go with the style, and like whatever hairstyle looks good, I usually like make it that factor into the style, or like vice versa, like choose a style and then choose a hairstyle. But with this one, I kind of had no idea what I wanted to do, but I knew that I had to stop myself from doing retro sims. So I wanted to just figure it out now. So I could like avoid that. But I definitely wanted to do like office lady. So I chose a bunch of hairstyles that could be possible for like office lady vibes. And then I got to like Rusty Sim's hair section in like the hair category, and I really wanted to use these like 2 hairs. Like they're like short, pulled back, kind of Nara Smith vibes a little bit. And yeah, and I think that'd be fun. And I am also once again dressing a redhead in green because literally no one can stop me. So why not, you know? I have so much fun doing that. Like it makes me so extremely happy. And I don't care, you know? But like I think it's really fun. And I basically made her office casual because like her outfit kind of gives that, but she also kind of looks like someone you would see in an office, you know? So I gave her like a real chill, but also like luxury sweater. Like I feel like this is definitely like from a luxury brand. Some like chill, sort of like mom jeans, and then some like flats. I want to say espadrilles, but I'm unsure. And I realized I haven't been using like my body skin details as much, and so I had to fix that because I really love it and like how unique it can make a lot of your sims feel and like more realistic because like I don't know, like this is more like the customizations are more of what like a real person's body would look like. And yeah. And so basically the formal wear was going to decide whether I wanted her to be like a like sort of regular like middle class lady or like an upper middle class / richer lady. And then I remember I got this like really dope dress also from Rusty Sims, and this it just like it looks too rich for her to just be like averagely middle class. So I basically had to like make that decision now. And I was searching literally everywhere to figure out like there was like an add-on to this dress in the like accessories category, and I couldn't remember what it was, so I had to look. And it was actually like a little add-on that made it so the dress could be like 2 different colors. And so then I had to switch the color from like green because green and white just does not vibe with me. I don't know, I much preferred the black and white. I think it just made more sense. And I got to use some of the like holiday jewelry sets from I believe Ice Cream for Breakfast, and like it's so cool, and it's a little retro, so it helped me sort of be okay with not making a fully retro sim. Even the dress is retro, really. Like I don't know why I'm lying to you guys. Like basically her everyday wear isn't retro, but her formal wear is definitely that. But I just try to keep everything else very like contemporary and like in the now. So that way like I you know like I could just free myself of the retro style for like at least one video. I had to not fall into those habits for one single video. And I did succeed again, aside from the formal wear. We don't talk about that one. But I really enjoyed her vibes like a lot because I was able to choose like slightly more like I don't know, rich looking outfits, if that makes sense. But I also got to not go overboard, which was a good restriction for myself because I had to think about like realistically what could this clothing cost, like and like could she afford to wear these things. And that's why I made her like upper like top of like the middle class, because I didn't want her to be like completely like life of like the rich and famous, but I wanted her to definitely be able to wear like very stylish things that I think cost quite a bit of money. And none of this matters, by the way. This is the level of like overthinking and world building that like I have to think about and talk about, or else I'll like literally go completely mad. Due to like I have to know these things. I have to think about these things, especially when like making sims that are in like what I would consider a universe. Since like I'm doing all of these sims in like a challenge, like in the same challenge. Not that they would all be like related, but like they kind of like they're all in like the overarching anti same face syndrome challenge universe. So I wanted to think about like what her place would be in that like social hierarchy for again absolutely no reason, like no one cares, but like I have to think about that. And because she's like upper middle class, I wanted to give her like a really bougie coat because I feel like that's the sign, you know. Not like a really good like hat of some kind. And yeah, I went with just like a beret, but I made like the earrings fancy to like balance it out so that way you wouldn't forget. And she ended up being proper a foodie and non-committal, and I made her fabulously wealthy. And I took her pics in Delta Valley in a slightly different section than I took the last Sims pics at. And I just love these little like backdrops of these like Delta Valley neighborhoods. Like they're so cool and it feels very like city, which I think there really isn't another world that like has a backdrop that like looks like this. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like it feels very urban to me. And Simulation was supposed to be urban, but like sometimes it doesn't really feel that way fully for like set dressing. I think because we're just like too used to it, and by we I mean me. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the sim, and I will definitely have her up for download at some point.